We just got done watching a documentary
Mhm.
about memory, Alien, Giger. So we're going over those things. So I guess the first question I have to ask you is, what was the information they gave to you all when you started creating Mother, when you started creating this robot? Because we've seen so many different kinds and futuristic robots and different things they can do, but the time, the place, where you think technology is, I mean, there's a lot of different levels. How did that kind of come into play to become Mother?
Well, that was a massive part. Grant is a very, very intelligent, sophisticated person, and his aesthetic and what he wanted to tell both on screen, aesthetically, but also the background was vast. And me and him had many conversations about what influences, and also with Christian Pierce, who is the concept designer. And we talked about Boston Dynamics. We talked about how close you go to synthetic and all those things. And they played so much. And we also feel it was so relevant to currently where we are in the world. But one of our biggest things to talk about was, what type of robot is she? Is she industrial? And that comes also through as, what type of face, if she is industrial, and what's her purpose? What type of face would she have? How does she emote? All those questions came up constantly and consistently, right up until the last point where we put it on and went, yeah, that looks good.
Well, speaking of putting it on, I mean, robot kind of smells like you, right? Because you're the guy inside.
Yes.
So, if this goes forward to Smithsonian, it's like, what's that smell? That's you. That's
yeah.
you.
That's the Luke Funk.
So let's talk about that and, moving inside of it. But more importantly, figuring out what her speed is. And, there's a lot of different little things you have to kind of, figure out how we make the speed look the way it's supposed to without being, looking like it's CG or something.
Yeah, so that was the thing, is you got a practical suit, so it's really important to make sure that it feels in the real world.
Yeah.
And it was always going to be. But the speed thing, I've done a bit of suit work before, and so I always think of it in my head about what I think it's going to be. Then when I get on set and wear the suit, I start to figure out what I can and I can't do. And this was very much about what I can and I can't do.
Okay.
And I can't do this, and I can't raise my arms here, I can't go all the way to the ground, I can't fall over, so it kind of decides how I'm supposed to move. And then within those limitations, then I started to dial it in and figure it out and feel how the weight would go, and with Grant as well. And being really open to going, yeah, that kind of works, but that doesn't work. And being able to...
You didn't do the floss dance in it then?
No, I tried, but the suit wouldn't let me.
Actually, could you point back and show us, what are some of the things that we should notice about this build that you guys really wanted people to kind of garner when they see it?
Well, the thing about this build is that it's purpose built for what she is, which is she's a mother.
Yeah.
So she's asymmetrical. So on this side here, you've got these warming panels, which are for keeping the baby warm, and she's got the clear bits in the middle to, babies aren't the cleanest of things, so they're for maintaining that she doesn't get stuff in her innards that could stop her working. But also the thing that's really good to note is that all of this is 3D designed and 3D manufactured the way that we presume robots in the future will be. So there's milling, there's sintered nylon and things like that. So it is of what it is. It's not like a fabricated version. She's made close to the way a robot like that would be made. Apart from the fact that on the inside she's got muscles powering her as opposed to pistons.
Right. So
Yeah.
It's not really luxury, it's more like use exactly what it's built for.
Yes, definitely. And that was the thing that Grant really wanted to make it look fit for purpose. But also, you had to put that little bit of what is her character. And so that's why the face is so important. And we spent a lot of time on that face. A lot of time.
All right, the last thing I'd ask, what is the worst part to put on, the thing that you hate putting on when you put that suit on?
The thing I hate the most is the shoes. They're heels.
Yeah.
They're aluminium heels. And if every lady will attest, heels are not the most comfortable, especially to wear with 91 pounds on your back. And they're aluminium, they're not made for comfort, and they're not made for speed.
I guess that your calves probably looked great though.
Oh, they did. They looked delicious.
Thank you, sir. Have a great
Thank
day.
you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.